Today we are going to the top 20 most shocking conspiracy theories of all time. Sit back, grab a snack and hit the subscribe button. Roll the intro. The Titanic Conspiracy. The Titanic conspiracy theory posits that the tragic sinking of the RMS Titanic in 1912 was actually a cover-up for the sinking of its sister ship, the RMS Olympic. According to this theory, the Olympic was damaged in a collision and was swapped with the Titanic as part of an insurance scam to collect a substantial payout. Proponents of this theory cite discrepancies in the ship's designs and details, claiming that the Titanic was actually the Olympic. This idea taps into themes of greed and deception, suggesting that powerful individuals orchestrated a massive cover-up to avoid financial ruin. 19. The Flat Earth Theory. Despite centuries of scientific evidence supporting the fact that the Earth is a sphere, the Flat Earth Theory has gained traction among certain groups, who argue that the planet is flat, and that evidence to the contrary is fabricated by governments and scientific institutions. Flat earthers often claim that photographs of Earth from space are manipulated, or that the horizon appears flat to the naked eye. This conspiracy theory reflects deeper mistrust in authorities and a desire for alternative explanations for commonly accepted scientific facts, creating a community that thrives on challenging mainstream beliefs. One of the Paul is dead theory. One of the most famous conspiracy theories in music history, the Paul is dead theory, suggests that Paul McCartney of the Beatles died in 1966 and was replaced by a look-alike. Proponents claim that clues are hidden in Beatles songs and album covers, such as the phrase, "I buried Paul in Strawberry Fields Forever." This theory gained popularity in the late 1960s and reflects a fascination with celebrity culture, the idea of hidden messages, and the enduring impact of the Beatles' music on popular culture. 17. The Denver Airport Conspiracy. The Denver International Airport (DIA) has become a focal point for conspiracy theories due to its unusual artwork, massive size, and the presence of a supposed underground tunnel system. Some theorists believe that the airport is a headquarters for the Illuminati, or that it contains secret bunkers designed to protect elites in the event of a global catastrophe. Strange murals depicting apocalyptic themes have fueled speculation that the airport is a hub for sinister activities, reflecting fears about government secrecy and the unknown forces that shape our world. 16. The Chemtrails Theory. The chemtrails conspiracy theory asserts that the condensation trails left by airplanes, known as contrails, are actually chemical agents being deliberately sprayed into the atmosphere by the government. Proponents claim that these chemicals are used for various nefarious purposes, including weather modification, population control, or even mind control. This theory taps into public fears about environmental manipulation and government control, suggesting that the truth behind these trails is far more sinister than it appears. 15. The Moon Landing Hoax. Despite overwhelming evidence supporting the Apollo moon landings, numerous conspiracy theorists believe that the landings were staged by NASA and the US government to win the space race against the Soviet Union. They argue that the footage was filmed in a studio and point to perceived inconsistencies in the photographs and videos. This theory taps into a broader distrust of government institutions and the media, as well as a fascination with the idea that monumental achievements can be fabricated. 14. The JFK Assassination Theories. The assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963 has spawned a multitude of conspiracy theories that suggest various individuals or groups were involved in a plot to kill him. Theories range from the involvement of the CIA, the Mafia, to even Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson. Many believe that the official narrative oversimplifies the complexities surrounding JFK's death. 13. The New World Order. The New World Order (NWO) conspiracy theory proposes that a secretive elite is conspiring to rule the world through an authoritarian global government. Proponents argue that various political and economic events are orchestrated by this elite to manipulate societies and consolidate power. This theory often incorporates other conspiracy theories, such as the Illuminati and various global organizations, and reflects deep-rooted fears about loss of sovereignty, globalization, and the influence of powerful interests over ordinary people. 12. Area 51 and aliens. Area 51, a highly classified U.S. Air Force facility in Nevada, has become synonymous with conspiracy theories about UFOs and extraterrestrial life. Many believe that the government is hiding evidence of alien technology and encounters within the base, including crashed UFOs and alien bodies. This theory reflects a fascination with the unknown, and taps into societal anxieties about government transparency and the possibility of life beyond Earth, fueling a culture of speculation and intrigue surrounding the facility. 11. The Sandy Hook hoax. One of the most controversial conspiracy theories, the Sandy Hook hoax, claims that the tragic 2012 shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School was staged by the government as part of an agenda to promote gun control. Proponents argue that the victims were actors, and that the event was fabricated to manipulate public opinion. This theory has caused immense pain for the victims' families, and reflects the extreme lengths to which some will go to deny painful realities, revealing the dark side of conspiracy thinking and its potential consequences. 10. The reptilian elite. The reptilian elite theory suggests that shape-shifting reptilian aliens are secretly controlling the world, disguised as prominent political and social figures. Proponents, including former BBC presenter David Icke, argue that these beings manipulate global events to maintain their power. This theory reflects a blend of science fiction and political paranoia, tapping into fears of elite control and the idea that powerful people are not what they seem, ultimately questioning the nature of authority and reality itself. 9. COVID-19 vaccine microchipping. A conspiracy theory that emerged during the COVID-19 pandemic claims that vaccines are a means for the government to implant microchips in individuals to track and control them. Proponents argue that these chips would be used for surveillance, effectively turning the population into compliant subjects. This theory showcases the intersection of fear and mistrust regarding government interventions in public health, and reflects broader anxieties about privacy, autonomy, and the role of technology in society. 8. The 9/11 inside job theory. The 9/11 inside job theory posits that the U.S. government orchestrated the September 11 attacks as a pretext to justify wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, as well as to increase domestic surveillance and security measures. Proponents often point to perceived inconsistencies in the official narrative, including the collapse of the World Trade Center buildings and the response of government agencies. This theory reflects deep-seated distrust in government motives, and raises questions about the extent to which governments may manipulate events for their agendas. 7. The Protocols of the Elders of Zion. The Protocols of the Elders of Zion is an infamous anti-Semitic conspiracy theory that alleges a secret Jewish cabal is conspiring to dominate the world. Created in the early 20th century as a forgery, it has fueled hatred and discrimination against Jewish people for decades. Despite being debunked, the protocols continue to be cited by extremist groups, reflecting the dangerous power of conspiracy theories to perpetuate prejudice and violence, illustrating how false narratives can have real-world consequences. 6. The QAnon conspiracy. QAnon is a sprawling conspiracy theory that alleges a secret war is being waged against a cabal of Satan-worshipping pedophiles who run the government and other institutions. Followers believe that a figure known as Q, claiming to have insider knowledge, is revealing information about this battle. This theory has gained significant traction, particularly on social media, and reflects a combination of paranoia, misinformation, and a desire for community among believers, ultimately drawing attention to the dangers of online radicalization. 5. The HAARP weather control theory. The HAARP High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program weather control theory suggests that the U.S. military is using this research program based in Alaska to manipulate weather patterns, and even trigger natural disasters. Proponents argue that HAARP technology can alter the ionosphere, leading to events like hurricanes and earthquakes. This theory embodies fears of government overreach and environmental manipulation, suggesting that scientific advancements can be weaponized for nefarious purposes, further fueling distrust in government activities. 4. The assassination of Princess Diana. The theory surrounding the assassination of Princess Diana claims that her death in a car crash in 1997 was not accidental, but rather orchestrated by the British royal family or intelligence services. Proponents cite suspicious circumstances surrounding the crash, and Diana's potential marriage to Dodi Fayed as motives for her elimination. This theory reflects societal fascination with the lives of celebrities, and the perceived hidden machinations of powerful institutions, suggesting that tragic events are often steeped in conspiracy and intrigue. 3. The Great Replacement Theory. The Great Replacement theory posits that there is a deliberate plot to replace native populations in Western countries with immigrants, primarily driven by elites who seek to alter the demographic landscape. This theory often invokes fears of cultural erosion and economic instability, claiming that demographic changes are orchestrated to undermine national identity. It has gained traction in far-right circles and reflects deep-seated xenophobia, revealing how conspiracy theories can exploit societal fears and tensions surrounding immigration and cultural change. 2. COVID-19 origin theories. Various theories surrounding the origins of COVID-19 suggest that the virus was either deliberately created in a lab as a bioweapon, or that its spread was part of a larger conspiracy to control the population. Some proponents argue that evidence points to the Wuhan Institute of Virology as the source, while others claim that the pandemic was a pretext for implementing authoritarian measures. These theories reflect anxiety during a global crisis, and highlight how theories can emerge and proliferate in times of uncertainty, often leading to division and mistrust among the public and towards health authorities. 1. The 2020 U.S. election fraud claims. The conspiracy theories surrounding the 2020 U.S. presidential election allege widespread voter fraud and manipulation that purportedly led to Joe Biden's victory over Donald Trump. Proponents of these theories point to various claims, including the alleged rigging of voting machines, improper counting of mail-in ballots, and the involvement of foreign entities. Despite numerous court rulings and investigations that found no evidence to support these claims, the theories gained significant traction, reflecting deep political polarization and distrust in electoral processes. This theory underscores how conspiracy thinking can influence public perception and behavior, leading to real-world consequences such as protests, political unrest, and challenges to democratic institutions. With this, the complete list